Imagine a bathtub, okay?
How did we give her what you're drinking into a bathtub?
Hey everybody, welcome to BombSquad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. And if you want to hear about David and Bubbles, you should become a Locals or a Patreon subscriber because there's some good bonus content coming out later.
Some very insightful. I was just getting into more insight.
Speaking of RPG MRE,
Is of the day. Mine's gone. I was trying to
Intermittent
decide.
fasting.
a little more IF. I've had plenty of that for the last week. I shall not do that anymore. It is called the Pumpkin Crumble Protein Shake. And we've decided that it really would be better as a pastry or a muffin.
that's pretty good. My stomach's already feeling off.
It's all off.
Zach made me drink something. Become a Patreon Locals subscriber.
Oh, I won't show it. I've got one there.
No, it's a secret.
You might see the color later.
Yeah, it's not being digested. Oh man! So if the camera's cut, you'll know why. All right.
But the sound won't. So it'll be really funny.
It's just really funny.
Black
Oh
One
man.
can only hope.
Okay. Thank you, Dave. What do we say to this one? I don't know.
Bubbliest.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's dive into the bubbliest episode of BombSquad.
Sorry.
And Ryan's trying to figure it out. We dive back in. All right. So we pick off with Thierry. We pick off.
Well,
Guys,
Well,
whatever
it was a
I
good
drank
campaign.
broke me. I don't think it's supposed to be ingested. Okay.
I bet it has
Something's not right.
carcinogens, Dan.
Carcinogens and
Aspartames.
aspartame.
Truxinogens and
All of them.
I'm just afraid of the sugar
Vancinogens.
alcohols. That's all I. All right.
It's only known to the state of California.
episode. Yeah, only known to cause cancer in the state of California.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay. So where we are going to pick up is you guys now. That whole montage is gone. This time has passed. You do need to be on the move now. You're waiting at this abandoned outpost for the ship that Terrence is going to send with the supplies that you've purchased. And once you see that ship coming and you get that thing's loaded, you're off and headed away. Yes.
Does that also include the satchel? Does that include
All the contents from the satchel. Well, I think Aurora could bring back the contents of the satchel.
She didn't get herself, but
She didn't.
Street rats did,
right?
oh,
They
oh,
got
got
it.
it. Thank you.
But she could bring. Yeah, I think she can bring the contents of the satchel back with her. She's coming back first. Terrence is getting everything together
Everything
for
else.
you guys.
Okay.
You know, supplies. It's good. It's a 3-week. It might be a little less when you're flying, assuming you're going back to Rinbreve. But it's still a good long journey, so you need the supplies. And Aurora had some other plans. We'll find out about later. So.
No Secrets? I believe that was the title of 2 episodes ago.
Yeah,
No
it's
Secrets
true.
anymore.
y'all don't know, so it's not a secret.
Not a secret yet.
Wait.
I want that to be the title of the episode. It's not a secret yet. It's okay.
That's amazing. So yeah, we'll kind of. Well, Thierry, you had some Pim Pam and Thierry moments.
So I think Thierry and Pim Pam are gonna run around and get the crew to sign the poster.
Yeah.
And then once it's like thoroughly autographed and maybe a little like, with love from Ma and Sis, they'll fold it up and tuck it into one of the little envelopes and then send it home.
Beautiful.
And as
Gosh, that's awesome.
and as it goes off, I think like Tyrion and Pim Pam will kind of like look at each other, just be like, I wish I could see the faces of everyone at home when they see that, and I think Tyrion will be like, yeah, who's wanted more now, Ma? Huh? Who's wanted more now? Anyway, and so and then they'll go off and Pim Pam will be like pestering Tyrion with a couple of questions about things, and we'll move on. We'll cycle around.
Okay.
You'll just be over here, snippets here and there.
Okay.
Okay.
So maybe we'll do, if people want individual conversations, we'll do that, and then I'd love to have the group conversation too. Did you want to do Yaberg and Quinn, or this is totally up to you guys, whatever conversations you want to have right now, so no pressures.
Sure. It's funny because I wasn't even thinking about it, so I don't know exactly what I would say.
Okay.
I think the only thing that I would ask him. Yeah, I guess I have a question, and I mean, you can take it as far as you need to or want to. So Quinn will come up to Yaberg and.
I'll quick say what he's doing. He's off the ship on the island, and he's built a small fire, and he has Arkiro's original spear with him. Brick has the
nice.
one made by Felicity.
Okay.
But he's standing there over the fire, very solemn, facing to the east, holding that spear.
Okay. Which actually leads really, really well into what I was going to ask him.
Right.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Did you know him? Did you know him well?
Arkiro.
Aye.
I did. We spent many years training as younglings and sometime as young warriors together.
Could you tell me about him? I don't know enough. I was supposed to get to know him, but I never got the opportunity. I would like to know more, if that's all right. Do you mind talking about him?
Yeah. You have come at a good time. I would have been at his pyre, but as our paths have led us away, I am going to burn his spear that he made.
You don't want to keep it?
I don't know. It meant a lot to him, but perhaps then at least I must burn something memorial. And he pulls, did you decide on what it is? The symbol of the team, the old team.
So it would be, it's going to be a symbol of, it's going to be a really small symbol of the dragon, right? On the forefront of a hammer, covered by a flame, like a white flame.
Nice.
So it's the dragon, hammer, flame.
Is it like a tabard or a scarf or?
It would be more like a patch.
Oh, okay, cool.
It would be more like a patch, so that they have the ability to put it on. And it would just be on like the regular tunic, or it'd be something that they always wore. And the idea behind it would be that the dragon is always before them. They, as the team, the hammer is them between the white flame and the dragon, and always having that's where they wanted to be.
Oh, beautiful.
And so they
Okay, cool.
that was their symbolism together.
So he's going to pull that out from inside of one of his pockets and look at it. We were the hammer. I don't think we knew what we were fighting for, though. I wish I had more time to know him as well.
What are you gonna do now? Where are you gonna go? Are you gonna stay with us?
I don't know yet, youngling. But I have been seeking the old ways. The words, few that we have of the primal dragons, there is something in them that calls to me. And that perhaps I will pursue. But come. And he slowly throws the patch into the fire. As we watch our hero's ashes rise again, let us speak of him. And we'll have you guys have a moment to talk.
Yeah,
Or,
that'd be great.
He's just going to share stories, old time stories
Yeah,
of
love that.
Riker and the team and everything.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Maybe you should share about when he danced. Yo, Berg, my Berg.
Eye twitch.
You see the glow from the shore.
Yes.
That's funny.
Awesome.
Cool.
Did you have something? Looked like you had a thought.
I did. I was thinking if everybody was kind of together, Aurora would push Moloch into the center of everybody. He has things he has not been telling us about himself. I think now's the time he needs to explain himself.
He's gonna do the cat lick his arm and then settle into a seated stance and look around at everybody.
I'm calling it. He's not a cat. Truthfully, him. Obviously.
I don't know about that, but
Well, I am a cat now. Of sorts. But perhaps, yes. I am... You see him close his eyes and take a deep breath. I am sorry that this has all come about. I should have been perhaps more forthcoming, but it is not within my nature, nor did you seem to have any terrible interest in it. What would you know? He's looking directly at Aurora.
you're an uncle.
Not in the strict sense, my dear. No.
What did
Gnomes
that
don't have a
mean?
strict sense. So, in what sense do you mean?
As one who is bound to the unblinking eye, who adopts us into her family. When I was chosen...
Random.
Do it again. That was great. What a good trick. How did you do that?
I was picturing Pim Pam's getting ready to listen. She's opens her can awkwardly. Yeah. That was awesome.
Cool. Nope, can't do it.
That wasn't the pamphlet I read.
Yay!
Legend boy. When I was adopted, there was another who was adopted with me. In those days, there were always 5. 5, the hand of Marosha, the Abaddons. The other was 𝒂𝒂💏. And so Valak tends to fancy himself my nephew, as they erroneously consider themselves still part of the family, if you will. But 𝒂𝒂💏 long since abandoned his role. He forsook his vows. He is a betrayer. Yet he has avoided by dark arts that I do not even fully understand, avoided the judgment he deserves. There is a cell that waits for him in the halls of Ulkan, but it has been empty for some time. That is why I am an uncle.
So then what are you?
One of the 5 Abaddons. But there aren't anymore.
There are not 5 anymore, and perhaps you can see the irony in 𝒂𝒂💏 creating 5 of his own. Everything he does is a mockery against the mother of the night.
So you and you, the big bad evil guy, we're all part of the same club once. He wanted him out, made his own club, and now we gotta go take our club to crash his party, and then we can all get down.
It is relatively close, though Aurora joined the club much later on.
Oh.
This...
Hey, better late than never.
Yeah, I'm still in training.
You are more than in training, my dear. My powers weaken. Yours are strengthening. I am only here to teach. That is my curse and my bond. I was an Abaddon long ago, in the age of rebuilding. Which, for those as part of the world, would mean he's thousands of years old. I am not allowed to pass on to my judgment. That is my curse. I remain to teach.
So when you're old, but like for real old, when you're like actually an old granny old, you turn into a cat?
No.
That gives a new meaning to old cat lady.
I would go and see my father again.
Oh.
You met him
Who?
in the
What?
Sea of Stars.
Oh. Tall, dark, and ethereal.
Yeah.
Yeah, my type.
Wait, who's your father?
Title.
We got a lot.
I don't remember that.
No, this form that I am in is for me and me alone. I made mistakes in my youth, and for them I am paying.
So you weren't always, you know,
Like
Furry.
furry?
No, naturally not. To be honest, I rather looked similar to you, boy.
I turn into a cat.
You were an
I'm
elf.
so excited.
Once long ago.
He was an elf. I didn't know
She's
that.
got it. Trying to like touch somebody.
He does the cat thing where the cat stays just out of range. Don't touch me.
All right.
Thank you.
Maybe we're related.
I highly doubt that.
How old are you again?
I stopped counting a long time ago.
Well, you look good. Ish.
Thank you. But yes, what Thierry says is true. We do need... Whatever 𝒂𝒂💏 is up to, I cannot say. What he has allowed his servants to do, this resurrecting of their bodies. They have imprisoned their souls, in a sense, within these vestibules that protect them from their final judgment. This was one of the first steps 𝒂𝒂💂 took, one of his first betrayals, to break free from the cycle, to break free from the path we must all take. It was his first step in his rise to deity, if you will. And he is why they call them all usurpers. For he has stolen his place. It is not rightful, it is not natural. And so I fear what other secrets he has divulged to them. For he alone, and perhaps Mother, know what he did and how.
So that's why the Abaddons are here. What is dead should be dead. You should follow your path. There's no coming back.
There's no coming back.
So shouldn't the Old Mother just kind of crash the party and say, "Hey, 𝒂𝒂💂, time to go home now. You know, party's done."
I wish it were that simple, although he has somehow removed himself from the path, from the stream itself. This is the problem.
Tyr, like, looks over at the hammer. That stream?
Yes.
Whoa.
That one.
We gotta knock him back. First one, I gotta knock him out of the stream. This one, I gotta knock him back into the stream so I can knock him out of the stream. God. Yeah.
So
Yes. Yes.
I'm just trying to understand.
As am I.
Oh, well, that's good to know. So your father is there a connection to the necromancers here that we've been...
Not my father, no. My father is long past his judgment. No, 𝒂𝒂💂 and I were chosen as Abaddons long ago in the age of rebuilding. None of you would remember this. There was the war of attrition against the Great Devourer. And after that, when it was finally done, this lasted a millennia more. This battle between the gods. After that, the world was left in chaos. It was a shambles. The gods pulled back, made new vows and oaths between them all. And that is when we, the Abaddons, began to rise. For now the gods called on specific individuals to represent them upon the temporal realm, rather than to interfere directly. This was in an attempt to hopefully minimize the damage of the wars they are always fighting. 𝒂𝒂💂 and I were some of the first. But 𝒂𝒂💂 desired more. He traveled the longest in the Sea of Stars. He saw things deeper and farther than any of us looked, and desire for unending life grew in him. And I cannot deny it is always a temptation, especially to the Abaddons. We are the necromancers that fight the necromancers. We wield a dangerous power and must be careful. And so he embraced it. And what he is up to now, though, I do not know. It was clear in the necromantic wars, simply to take over this realm. But I don't know. It seems like there's something more at work. I don't know what his plans are.
Can I go outside of the
Yeah, sure.
story? I'm trying to understand. So 𝒂𝒂💂 and him were like peers,
Yep.
brothers. Not
Well, they're
really-ish?
all adopted. Yeah, you know.
Okay. Oh, right. He said
By
adopted.
the goddess of the dead.
So is he this 𝒂𝒂💂 then is connected to the necromancers? Is he encouraging them or
The
spraying them?
necromancers, the 5 necromancers are Nahazik's servants.
Okay, all
And
right.
he created specifically 5 because Marosha would always have 5 Abaddons.
Okay.
So he's always been in mockery, like he wants to take her place. He's always mocking her in that way. So he made 5 necromancers to go against the 5 Abaddons.
So he's like a Lucifer character. Like a fallen kind of...
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
Ish.
sure. Yeah.
Okay.
He's definitely a fallen. He's like Sauron would actually
Sauron.
be,
Actually, that was the first
like
thought I
something
had.
super powerful that fell due to
Okay.
greed and power. Yeah, and he's become something more. But he did things that no one else knows how he did. That's why there's never been necromancers before until now, and everyone was shocked that Nahazik has shared these secrets. Because it was his first steps on becoming a deity or something, a power equal to the other deities. Enough to where they can't just outright destroy him.
So there are still 2 left.
Yes.
Nasty buggers, aren't they? The Necros, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I like the name.
And these last 2 are worse than the others.
That figures.
What of these powers that you're speaking of? I mean, it sounds as though it would have been easy for you to not snap your fingers, but puff your paws together and make them fall down.
I am only meant to teach. And it has been... After the Age of Rebuilding, Marosha stepped away. She did things to even erase herself from memory. And that is why few know her or her servants. And that protected her, but it also restricts her powers. And believe me, if she could have crushed Nahazik, she would have. But there was much going on in the War of Attrition. Much was lost, much damage needed to be repaired. Nahazik took advantage of this, working in secret. He's patient. That at least can be said of him. And so he has again somehow removed himself. He operates outside the laws that even the gods are bound to.
So what would our next move be then?
Well, we don't know where the other 2 are. That at least is a start.
I have things I need to do. I'm going back to Prodi. That's where I'm from. My family needs me.
Does that mean we're all going to Pradi?
No. Brick, as you say that, I'm imagining you're looking out across the water, not looking at everybody else. You can see the ship on the horizon that's coming with the supplies. It'll still take a while to get here, but it's now in view.
So, Brick will turn towards Quinn from looking out towards the ship. No.
I don't understand. We're supposed to stay together. I don't understand. Where are we going then?
I feel like Iliad puts his hand on Quinn's shoulder in that moment because I think he's feeling some of the same thoughts.
I don't know. I I can't tell you where you're going. Brick is like just like checking his pistol and putting it back. This isn't my fight. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. So it's time for me to go home.
Well, where's that?
Well, that's part of the problem. So
I don't understand. I thought we were supposed to stay together. Especially now that we're together. We stay together.
well, you'll find someone else. There's a lot of people out there.
But I just got here.
You don't have to be alone or go off by yourself. I mean, you can come back home with me. Where I'm going, guys.
What?
I gotta go back home. Kari's, watching everyone, watching out for the trips, and I gotta get Miri off to Prouty. So Ingrid, we're gonna have to talk about that, because she's been dreaming about that, and she's gotta go, and
She'll fit in so well.
she's so ready. World's not ready for her. World's not ready for people like us, but yeah, she'll go out and I don't know. I heard some promising things about Tam, but he's gotta get a kick in the pants. So we've been out and we've had our adventures, and a lot of us have to take our next steps, and everything comes back around. So Quins, come on. You can come and stay with us, and I know you gotta get, you got some questions and things to work out yourself, but you have a home with us. You're always welcome. You're all always welcome.
The boat is now in view for everyone to see. It's getting very close. Iliad, as everyone's saying home, 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 suddenly you feel that burning on your chest that you're starting to become familiar with. And you see that flash of a falcon's eye. Althæan. Iliad Althæan. Home is where we must go. There is much I need to show you. There is much we need to do. And you see your parents again, that vision of your parents holding each other's hands as they rise out of the water. And as their feet come together and their hands spread out, it turns into the falcon. And you just see your old home, your house where you grew up. And then you're back with everybody.
Was it like some sort of trance kind of thing, or like?
Yeah, to everyone else,
flash?
a millisecond went by.
Okay.
But for you, you experienced that whole thing.
They're right. I need to go home too. I don't know what else to say to everyone else. But I think you're all right. It's where I must be.
Where are you from?
Don't remember that. The continent oral breathe.
Oral breathe or reeve?
Oral breathe.
Breathe, right, okay. Yeah, that's us. Look at my notes.
One of the southern cities. I don't think we've actually given it a name yet. So
Okay.
you're not crazy.
No, I do. I remember you saying that. Now that you say that.
Oralbrief is the continent.
Oh, okay. You're saying. All right. It's one of the. Should I say one of the southern cities? Mm-hmm. It's one of the southern cities. A place called Oralbrief. Brief.
Nailed it.
Where's my line coach?
Line.
I know Oralbrief well, so
Have you've been there?
well, a lot of places there. Yeah. We'll find you.
All right.
Pim will walk up to Brick and slip her arm up onto his forearm. Be like, hey, you always looking out for me. You know, back when I was little. So I think you're pretty cool. Thanks. Look out for yourself.
You too, kid.
Oh yeah.
Take care of your mom.
Oh. Yeah. She'll be alright.
Yeah, I know.
Is everyone departing? Are we all departing now? The ship is coming, right? I'm assuming that's the
supplies. You guys will all ride on the
Supply up
flying
and
ship
then-
home, so you'll have some time together. And
Where is Nori and Lenny right now?
they're in the
Bar.
down in the cruise quarter, so beneath you guys. If you want to call them up, you can. You could probably hear them bickering every once in a while when things get quiet. 𝒂𝒅𝒔 is sitting away from you guys, just sitting with Arkiro's spear across his lap. He's cross-legged. Can't tell if he's exactly listening or he's meditating, but he's just sitting still.
Brick wouldn't call for Nori.
Do you want him to come up?
Would they care about this conversation at all?
Nori, in a sense, like Nori would be interested in what you're doing and want to know what you're wanting.
Okay, then he should probably
Okay.
be present.
Yeah, there's an awkward silence, and the bickering gets louder as they come up, and then they kind of catch that there's a moment happening. Everybody good?
No,
What's wrong, kid?
they're leaving me.
What? Well, we still got like a couple weeks in the air if we're
No,
gonna...
we don't. Everybody's leaving now.
Well, no, yeah. What, are you guys swimming or something? What's going on?
And everyone seems to be leaving. I don't know.
He looks at Brick.
I'm so sorry. I'm forgetting that town starts with a D.
Or Drew's.
Truce?
Where
You met Felicity.
where the ship is, the
Oh, where you
module
crash
is.
landed? It's just like a hamlet. Oh boy. It's really more of just a village.
Yeah, Dinalthir.
Dinalthir is the whole kingdom, but yeah.
Okay, whatever that.
Yeah.
We need to go back to Dinalthir.
Oh yeah.
I need my ship.
Oh yeah. And you see Lenny smiling kind of evilly behind Nori. Yeah, I need mine too, and we'll put them together, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Aurora's gonna say, you'll need water.
Who will need water?
You'll need water
Wait, what?
for your ship.
Oh.
That's good.
Oh,
Legend boy.
do you really say that?
Oh, yes, she would.
Brick just does that.
Offhandedly, snidely.
Oh, what would he?
So this is Aurora.
Aurora, you'll need water.
Oh, what would he do?
Lenny's smiling ear to ear. Just shaking his head slowly. Not where we're going. Nori like, shh. There's a moment happening here.
Brick doesn't make eye contact with Aurora, but just kind of nods, bites his tongue a little bit. Does Brick have the Ajax copy?
Yeah.
Physically?
You have the hard drive, yep.
We need to use this.
Yep.
I need to figure out where I am and where we're going. Where I'm going.
One step at a time, kid. But I'm with you.
You're okay with this too?
Yeah. It's an opportunity of a lifetime.
Opportunity for who? This is not the way it was supposed to go.
What do you mean?
We were supposed to stay together. We're supposed to fight the darkness. We're supposed to kill the necromancers, and all you guys are thinking about is leaving.
Look.
This is not why I was brought here.
Your story isn't mine.
That's not what I was told.
Aurora will lean down and grab Quinn's hands. It's gonna be okay. Things don't happen when you want them to.
Look, I got no ill will. And Brick is specifically gonna look at Aurora. I don't wish you harm. I don't. I know we're not enemies. But I need you to understand I don't belong here. This isn't mine. So I don't have any secrets to reveal. I don't have any past to open up. I just gotta go do my own thing. And I wish you the best. But this isn't mine.
What he's saying is, we're not leaving, Quinns. We've already left somewhere. We're going back home. That's where the only place leaving happens from.
You have to have a home to leave from, if that's true. I can't go back to where I was.
Well, that's why you come with me.
Quinn walks up to Brick. Just very solemnly takes the sash off of his waist and hands it to him. And you recognize it as the one that Arkiro had. It's the red one that had the healing properties. And I think he would want you to have this. At least, maybe at least just something to remember us by, wherever you end up going. Don't know if I ever see you again, but It was nice being a part of your family, at least for a little while. I'm just gonna turn and walk away.
Brick takes it. I think Brick starts to say something, but doesn't actually make any sounds.
The loading ship comes ashore and docks. You guys actually see Terrence, Ambrosio on there. Terry as well, helping. There's several kids unloading the stuff. There's also Cronin, the blacksmith, Bartholomew, and I can't remember his name.
Gabriel?
Gabriel. Oh yeah, Gabriel's there, and then the other Drecki, who has the animals. Yorvin, I think.
Guys, well, you gotta understand, of course, that all publicity is good publicity, right? And so that whole circus thing is really nothing ventured, nothing gained. So we're gonna have to just catch up on that some other time. So you're free to use creative license and the name for any publicity. All publicity is good publicity, you understand? But I think that your anonymous benefactor will be operating on a distance capacity, and so you'll take it from here.
I think Bartholomew is going to be the one to step up. Really, Miss Terry, thank you.
Yeah. Well,
I think, though, with all that's happening, Avisun is not the place we want to be, if you will. So I rather look forward to a new adventure. But perhaps, yes, distance and space is good.
Well, how about swing up. What's the name of the town?
Which one?
The one near the household.
Oh, Arbin.
Yeah, swing up by Arbin, put up some big billboards, and maybe with some luck, a couple of my kids will see it, and you can get some roustabouts or
Cronin's gonna speak up. Arbin. That is a good town to start in. Main with Faraway and Dinothier. Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of feral kids. Just.
Terry looks up. So everyone's gonna load on. They're all gonna join you guys.
So we're still on the ship, though, right?
The flying ship. Yep.
Should we be doing official goodbyes here?
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know.
We're gonna go into the time skip now
Okay.
and go into the individual time skips.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, as everyone's loading, Terrence is gonna wink at Aurora. Everyone's gonna get settled in. Ybberg and Cronin are gonna have a moment together. And I think the ship takes off, unless anyone has final words or final moments.
I feel like I could be remembering this wrong, but I was just thinking Iliad was gonna kind of saunter on over to Brick and just kind of, put out his hand to shake it.
Were you waiting for a response if
It'll
Brick
depend on what I was
does?
gonna do. Yeah.
Yes.
Like if Brick just nods or whatever, but
No, Brick would absolutely
okay.
shake
A
Iliad's
metal
hand.
And then Iliad would be like, just watch out for that spider goo. It doesn't smell good on me, so it wouldn't smell good on you.
I'm so glad you rhymed.
Those are the last words you choose.
Legend boy. I didn't want to say anything, but I was really hoping you'd rhyme it.
In my head, I'm thinking like nice rhyme.
Brick nods and squeezes your hand, and with left hand comes up and squeezes your forearm a little bit. And
I'm sorry.
squeezes your forearm and nods. Take care of yourself, kid. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
You can count on it.
One more squeeze on his forearm. Whole lot of leeway.
Wait, what was it?
Whole lot of leeway.
Oh, we got you.
Tiri's got some.
And with everyone packing up, Pim Pam turns, looks over at Tiri. Says, Ma? You know I'm ready, right? And Tiri was like, yeah. I see it in you. You got this. She's like, what in terms of, no. There's no buts. You might be, you're my first. Fly off and make our own adventure. But you're still my baby. Pim Pam looks up kind of pensively and asks, but what if it all works out in the end? And Tiri leans in very reassuringly and is like, oh, Pim Pam. Not if you have anything to do with it. With that, gives her a squeeze. And Pim Pam flips up her hood. And disappears into the night.
Yeah, I like this. I didn't say it, but I think this is, because especially going off of that, this is after you guys have landed at probably near Nori's for goodbyes as everyone heads off.
I'm gonna dust off Larry.
Oh, Larry.
Pick out some stuff out of his eyeball. He's just Larry.
Yeah.
Put him on the ground and turn him into, what do we say, a mule?
Yeah.
He's a mule. And she's gonna go riding off on her wagon.
As Ingrid or Aurora?
As Aurora. On the wagon.
Queen, a bird's gonna land on your shoulder.
Hello.
What's her name? Barry. It's a funny name.
You're gonna feel a hand grab and hold onto your hand.
From the bird?
No, like your hand's just there. You feel it.
Okay.
You feel a hand in your hand.
Okay.
And you recognize that similar feeling from last time when you felt those arms coming around and hugging you.
Got it.
And you hear the mother's voice. Come home. A mother always knows. And you're going to just feel a pull towards Tiri. You're going to see Tiri and Pim Pam having that mother-daughter moment.
All right. I trust you. I'll go. Thanks, Barry.
Like, cleans a little. flies off.
I feel is Quinn like, if Quinn is walking over to Tiri,
Yeah.
I feel like at that moment Iliad stops him and just, Quinn,
Hey.
and tosses him an apple, and then throws the backpack, right?
Yeah,
Did we talk
Felicity's
about that?
backpack.
Throws him the backpack.
Very
cool.
cool.
He's like,
What's this?
it's got some very delicious items. Be careful of the grape pie. Don't eat it all in one sitting. I shouldn't really be whispering because it's fine. It's away, but
That's right. I'm gonna put the apple inside. He's gonna reach behind his back and pull out a Chocfee salt egg for you. Thank you.
I'll save this for later.
Well, don't wait too long. Okay.
Well done.
And he's like,
Glad you like it.
Ybærg's gonna walk up to you, Iliad, and he now has just like some simple robes on, almost like a monk's robes, and he has a staff with him. You can recognize that it's Arkiro's old spear, but the head of the spear has been removed. And he looks at you, youngling.
yes, sir.
As much as it begrudges my desire, I think we are walking together.
All right.
He looks at the bit of your tattoo that's showing, and you'll notice now that bits of it are starting to reach down your arms and showing all the time. I think we have much to discuss.
I could imagine. I will probably have plenty of time to get to it all, I'm sure.
A slight eye twitch. Yeah. Let us walk in silence for a time.
He hands him like a tiny little crumb off his mouth from the Chocfee. Do you want some?
I'm in a time of fasting.
That's good.
Iliad and Ybærg head off.
I feel like Iliad's got to at least look to Tiri and give like a little salute or something.
Sure, yeah. All right. Well, this has been another fantastical episode of BombSquad, an Avenue Studios production.
Has it though?
It's certainly been fantastical. Quick, an end of show announcement. Everybody raise your glasses. As we, unfortunately, are losing our Iliad for a time. Due to scheduling and life, David's
and
having
baby.
another baby.
Baby.
By the by,
4.
by the by, we will be taking a picture when we finally finish this campaign of all the babies that have been born during this campaign.
Yes.
So, get them going now before we finish. David will be having his fourth child. Well, his wife will be having his fourth child
got
very
lots of
soon.
work to
And
do.
we are doing a new
Accurate.
shooting schedule in the hopes of wrapping up BombSquad in this year. Of course, shows will be coming out longer than that. But we're very excited to have Iliad back for some special side adventures with special guests to see what Iliad's up to, while these other players maybe continue the campaign. We'll have to see what happens over this next year.
Dun dun dun.
Not IRL. I know a lot of times we play in real time, but this time we actually are not going to. So, to Iliad.
Yeah.
A fine
Scroll.
man.
RPG
I was
Marines.
expecting a clink.
What away.
I know. It's not glass.
So thank you all for joining us. Do give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. If you are listening on podcast, do give us a review as it helps spread the word. And you can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing force known as Avenue Studios by joining our locals or our Patreon community. Doing so not only will help us continue to create high-quality content, but you also gain access to our exclusive Discord where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, and so much more. Don't forget to check the links in the description below for the music, sound, and ambience that we use. And thank you so much for joining the adventure. We will see you next time. All right, bye.